Um,
New Age Media and Entertainment.
what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of Football Talk Tuesday. Marcus Soul. I'm Ray Nelson in the building. What's happening?
Hey, our team is still better than your team, freaking haters. Oh, what? We lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, they're giving you the blues right now, brother.
Hey,
You know?
you see the banner behind me? I'm standing by my quarterback. Haters.
Oh man, you almost sound like T.O. talking about that's my quarterback.
My quarterback. My quarterback.
Hey,
y'all.
Yeah, well, we're gonna talk about our 49ers, and we're gonna talk about the Morgan State Beavers. And we're going to talk about the Pac-10. We're going to talk about USC and the trouble that's going on around in them places. We'll cover a little bit of everything, and, this is what we do. I'm having a little technical difficulty. That's why I just have my avatar up. I'm going to get that situated during the show. But that ain't going to stop nothing. We're going to keep this thing rolling. So anyway, man, since you already said you down with your team still, our team, the 49ers, let's talk about the 49ers in yesterday's ball game.
Hey, do you got any of the highlights from that game that you can just queue up real quick?
I can. I'm going to. As a matter of fact, let me do that now, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and queue that up while we, kind of break this shit down a little bit.
Yeah, because it's something to talk about. That's for sure.
First off, most of you haters root for teams that got bums for quarterbacks anyway. Let's start off with
I like him, bro.
The fools from Dallas. I mean, come on, we thumped y'all like little brothers across the head and sent y'all on your way with that 40-something. Man, come on. And then you talk about the Bears? The Bears? I think Fields is out, and they had to have their backup come in to win the game for them.
They did. They said, Fields, he did get hurt. That's right.
Fields got hurt. And who else? Let me see. Don't look, you Raider fans, y'all got Jimmy. Oh, wait a minute. Jimmy hurt again. So who you got? Steedman? Are you guys really? Y'all not even on our level.
Oh, man. So okay. So check this out. Before you go ahead, I'm going to let you continue. Let me ask you this question, Coach. What? So how did they give it to you after the game? Did you get a lot of hate on your 49er on your Facebook page?
Man, you had those the typical y'all lost, and it's like, dude, your team couldn't beat us.
Right.
You had that, and then you had the laughing, and then you had somebody checking in talking about, I'm Mark Safe from 49er jibber jabber. What? Come on, man. If the average Cowgirl fans were sitting in the position that us Niner fans are in, we would still, come on, man. You would never hear the end of it. We'll be seeing Vince Lombardi trophies on all our timelines talking about how they finna go win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, especially when it's Dallas.
For real.
They always got something to say when it's
Dallas. And then right, being from Northern California, there's a lot of Raider fans. And see, I don't hate the Raiders. I feel sorry for the Raiders because at the end of the day, I told them motherfuckers this time last year that Jimmy was gonna be y'all quarterback this year.
And they didn't want to believe you at the time, did they?
They didn't want to believe it. And look who y'all, he's on the injured reserve again. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
That's my guy, porn star Jimmy, man.
Porn star Jimmy, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he's a good looking guy. You want to root for him until he actually plays, and then when you see him play, you're like, oh, Jimmy, come on, brother.
Man, he'd be a cult hero had he hit those. If he would have hit the wide open receiver in that was Super Bowl when he was with us.
Right, he'd still be eating off that money.
He'd still be the quarterback, probably. Because that man, but I think that he's serviceable, man. He might not be what people expected him to be. I think that's what he's a victim of. But I do think he's serviceable.
In what way? A backup?
I mean, backup. If his problem is health, though, really. You know what I'm saying? It's really health with him.
Yeah, and before he got hurt, he threw the typical Jimmy pick. Oh shit! And I know some of you clowns are gonna talk about, Brock. I mean, goddamn, he went 10-0 before he actually lost the game, and then he lose 2 in a row, and a couple of bad throws, and then the one late in the game that we finna watch the highlights of. I mean, come on, man. I mean, how many bad throws do Dak have over almost a decade?
Right. I agree with you, brother. I think that you're right. I think that the fact of the matter is that he's still a young quarterback, man. He hasn't had really a full season. I mean, this is going to be his first full season if he stays healthy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's going to make some mistakes. I think that 49ers got off to a hot start. And so, of course, everybody, they were looking like a well-oiled machine early. And then I think that, they got smacked in the face, against the Browns in a very tough battle. You got two of the league's top defenses playing each other, and you have Cleveland it was a must-win situation for them to kind of salvage this season. And, we lost that game, and then we come back and, off of a bye. No, it wasn't a bye. They played. Was that a Thursday night game they lost?
Thursday night game.
Yeah, so it was a Thursday night. So, they come back from that loss, and then this game right here was just one that I felt like at any moment we could be back in the game.
Yep.
But it couldn't get over that hump. It was those untimely mistakes that we're not used to seeing Brock make, and I think that's what got people kind of. Changing, got Stephen A talking about he's disappointed in or not disappointed, but he did say something like disappointed in or Brock Purdy in particular.
Hey, look, here's the other side of that. Me and my boy, shouts out to Stalwart Larry.
Shout out.
We was talking about this earlier, and I kind of put this on Shanahan and the coaching staff because when I looked at the game, I saw. Go ahead and play the highlights, but just turn the volume down.
Yeah, I got them down. Go ahead.
I feel like we were always, like you said, we were in the game, and you just felt like we were about to go ahead and make that comeback.
Look at that. I mean,
that's coaching.
But they was getting first downs, man.
Right. So you got to make adjustments. That like the boys were there. Like how much? Look at this. How is it that Kirk Cousins is standing in the pocket like that?
Clean, bro. He didn't get touched at all.
Plays. Look, guys are making plays. So we came out ready to play.
Right.
You got to coach and you got to make adjustments. And see, I think Shanahan and staff kind of got a little bit comfortable, feeling like what they were doing is quite superior to what
everybody else is doing.
What everybody else is doing, and we ain't got to check. Yeah, you got to still make those changes because Brock was pretty solid and he made some bad throws. So now you got to coach him into making with a screen route at. It's a few things we could have done to protect him.
Oh shit!
And look at that fumble. I mean, look, now
that's his second turnover in 2 games, though, right?
Who, McCaffrey?
Or McCaffrey, yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. You got to protect the football. You got to, at all costs, because as you can see, that was a go ahead touchdown that we
look at that Michigan State man. That Michigan State quarterback out there throwing fire on us, man.
Man, come
on. I always like Kirk Cousins. I don't
really?
care, man. Yeah. When he got drafted to Washington, when they got RG3, I was telling Terrence this years ago when they first got him. I said, he's going to end up being the guy. I said, he's better than RG3. RG3 is just an athlete.
RG, man, Kirk Cousins to me is your typical stat stuffer. I mean, he gonna throw for 300-400 yards during the season. Like he has this. Okay, like he has this game right now against the Niners.
Okay.
Watch the rest of the season.
I mean, you know, like I said, man, you Kurt, man, you gotta take your hat off to the kid, man. He played an excellent ball game, man. I just, you know,
Yeah, okay.
I gotta give it to him, you know. I mean, and I like him, you know, I've always have. So it's not, you know, flavor of the month thing for me. You know, it's like, cause I know he can play, but I do know that under the light sometimes he can get that deer in the headlight thing going on.
It's
You know,
bad, bro. It's bad. I mean, Kirk Cousins then stole all that money from Minnesota. And how many playoff games he even won? How many has he even took them to the playoffs?
yeah, they've been in the playoffs.
He took them to the playoffs? How many times out of
what,
8 years, 7-8 years?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd have to
look that up. Let's look that up because you're gonna be really upset.
But well, nah, I'm not. I mean, he is who he is, bro. I'm not saying he's a superstar, but what I'm saying, and then missing kicks, bro. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, right,
you know,
right.
It's a 40-yard field goal. You know, you can't be missing those. So that's something you wish you had back. I mean, they didn't touch this dude. He didn't get sacked not one time, and we got this vaunted pass rush, and so that's
okay. So Kurt in Minnesota has put up damn near MVP numbers every year he was there. In 2018. Uh-oh.
Hey, there I go. Okay.
Oh, okay. So Kirk Cousins in his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in Minnesota has pretty much put up MVP type numbers.
Okay.
And when you look at that looks good. That's why I call him the stat stuffer. None of that has translated into a playoff win or NFC championship. None of that. I think what's Kurt's playoff record? Let's see. There we go. Boy, I love Google. Okay.
Yeah, good. All right. What you got there?
Weird stats. I want his playoff record. Okay. What? Why are y'all giving me all of this weird stuff? Okay, here we go. They giving me just what I asked for.
Okay, so what you got for me?
And I think, what is this? So Kirk Cousins has a 1-2, 1 win, 2 losses with the Vikings in the playoffs for his whole career. But yet, in 6 years, he's put up MVP type numbers.
Okay.
He's a stat stuffer, dog.
All right. I mean, I mean, you know, like I said, man.
I know what you're saying, dog. He looked good. Like he looked good today. I mean, yesterday he looked good.
Yeah, man. I mean, he was hitting all his throws, bro. Like, but I figure, look at that. That killed me right there. I was horrible. Like, the hell. I mean, it could have went either way, I guess, but yeah, that.
So you do realize Brock Purdy got a better playoff record than him and Dak Prescott. he lost but 2 games. Like we said, think about what I'm just saying. Brock Purdy is 2-1 in the playoffs. Kirk Cousins in almost a decade in the league is 1-2. Dak Prescott, I think, is 1 and something. I think he only got 1 playoff win in a decade.
Right.
And we talking shit about Brock.
Man, I don't think you can talk shit about Brock or any of them. So I guess my backgrounds don't work, man. I'm gonna have to let me go ahead and turn this up just a little bit. I'm going to go out real quick and come back in. You'll still be up in the highlights and all that stuff, but I gotta see what's up with my thing, man, because it's tripping.
Right, missed tackles. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, we played a poor game.
All right, 1 second. Let me. Okay. Everything dropped off?
Yeah, the video did.
Hold on, let me present that again. I guess it. Man, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna go with what we got, man, because yeah, that's not fun. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Here's back to the highlights or the lowlights from the game.
Tony Romo and Dak Prescott got the same. They both have only won 2 games in the playoffs.
Damn. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Dak is 2-4 in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, this was beautiful though. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, okay, we're gonna go stop them and then run down, score, and then game over.
Right, but they was running all over us, bro. They was doing what they wanted to do. The offensive line for the Vikings played an excellent ball game. They're the true MVPs of this game, and I think that was the difference in the ball game.
The offensive line of the Vikings?
Yes, the offensive line, absolutely. When you're able to control the 49er pass rush the way that they did last night, it's just, it's hard to win a game like that. You know what I mean? Look, I mean, they were able to run the ball. They blocked very well off the ball. They came off the ball. They fired off the ball. They didn't punt the ball until like the fourth or third quarter.
So even if that's the case, they only had 19 points. So we still somewhat of a decent game. It wasn't.
No, we were in the game. That's what I'm saying. We were in the game. I don't think we played a good game at all. And I think defensively is where we suffered. We took a lot of risks, and we got beat for those risks, like with the 1 touchdown play we just seen not too long ago. Yeah. When they went further basically to take the ball away from him, but he ended up snatching it and taking off. It was little stuff like that when you kind of they were never really able to build momentum. I don't think in this ball game. They won offensively.
I mean, or defensively. Bro, come on, man. Pretty out there balling. We just got a little bit out coached because, I mean, this is going to be a bad throw coming up. But look at him. He got wiggle. And they said that wasn't a catch. They said that was huge.
Yep, and that was in the fourth quarter, and that was on 3rd down, so they had to kick the ball here. And they were able to score this field goal. So you figured they had this field goal, they had 17, and if they hit the other one, we'd be at 20-22 right now. We'd have a different kind of ball game.
See, Kirk the Falcon. When
boom, look at that. Pocket. Just untouched, man. I mean, if you untouched, man, in that pocket like that, bro, I mean, shit. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he look.
Look at that, man.
Come on, man. I mean, they just put pressure on him.
I mean, they was slicing the defense. He was slicing the defense up, bro. He was
that could have been a catch.
Yeah. Boy, but they had opportunities all game long, and that's the thing that made it.
See, like this drive. Look at Pretty. Get it to him, Pretty.
Oh, he said Brock Pretty.
Yeah, look at him. Boy, look. Okay. We still got some action.
Nice. Yeah, that play was when I started getting excited. You know what I'm saying? And then here comes the big, big ooh-wee. Oh no, they got the first. Yeah, it's coming up. They got the first down, and then here it comes. It drops back. 534, boom, interception. Oh, that was a bad fucking throw right there.
Bad throw. I mean, come on, man.
You gotta do better, bro.
Yeah, he'll do better.
Look at that. I mean, the dude wasn't even in the. I mean, he had a dude right in front of him.
He just overshot him.
Yeah, man.
But we still finna have another shot though.
They was clowning on us, bro. They was clowning on us. And then here you go, roll out. Fuck it, boom, right there. Just getting them yards, man. Getting out of harm's way, man. Just look at the line, bro. I mean, they didn't care about none of that shit. Look at the first down. I mean, they got first downs whenever they wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They
all of them. Stomach.
Man, you know, like I said, I was more pissed yesterday. I had to get off the phone talking to my friend on the phone. I was like, man, I gotta go.
Well, rewind that. Look, rewind that. Did you see that? So we had cousins.
Hold on. Here we go. There's the rewind.
Watch this. Oh, okay, that's the first. Next play.
Okay.
You see, haters, even in our loss, we still look dominant.
You gonna go? I mean, we had dominant moments. I don't think.
Watch this. Look. Make the play. Somebody make the play. Oh no, he don't.
Like, where's everybody at, man? You know what I'm saying? And a flag on the play.
And we're still finna have another shot. Watch.
Because this is when the defense kind of stood their ground right here. This part of it, because they missed the field goal, I believe.
Yeah. And we got action, y'all.
That would have.
We got action. Now watch. We finna march down the field again. Come on, Brock. Brock ready? Come on, man.
Okay, here we go.
50 seconds.
48. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, see, he gonna learn from this.
Yeah, we didn't have no timeouts, so we moving the ball 34 seconds. Here comes the pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Boom, pick off. I mean, he could have tossed that. He should have
did a lot more. I mean, something else. But see, that's the same play he threw the other pick on. This time they undercut it. They had four. Go back to that. Look how many people
right, but all he had to do is toss it over his head, though. That's the part that where I was looking at kind of.
But why you even call that play? That's the one he threw the pick on the last series. Like, go back to the slant or something on the outside.
Here it is, right here.
This time the DB undercuts it. See, they
have somebody up top and over the bottom, so
it's like, man, come on,
you don't need to be throwing that pass. I don't think you throw that pass right there.
You don't throw that pass, and you should have known better from the last time.
Well, I mean, you know, as a 49er fan, I can go ahead and I can eat my crow and be okay with the fact that we didn't get the win. So that's fine, but it was a competitive ball game. It was a really good ball game, but I would have liked it. I was hoping to see something better. God, look at Shady. Ain't that Shady? Oh, you didn't see it, boy. He big, bro. Shady McCoy. Hold on, man. You gotta see this, man. Hold on.
He looking like your boy, the little running back that used to be for the Jaguars. They both.
He ain't missing. Look at him. He ain't missing. Brother. He ain't missing no meals, bro. Look at him. He look like he ready. Yeah. Look at him, nigga. He fit in that suit, nigga. Look at this nigga. He look a mess. Shady, step away from the table, my guy.
The table, dog. Put the fork down, brother. Put the fork down.
He retired from the league, man. He's spending that money. He eating good. Is that Shady? Or
that's Shady, dog. That's him. James, Drew big like that too, looking like a little nose guard.
Oh my God, bro. But yeah, man, I don't know. You know, I just think that we play the Bengals next week. We got to play our best game because really the team that looked crazy to me and they looked like they was the best team in the league was the Ravens.
Oh yeah. I mean, Lamar Jackson had a game and it's funny that the barbershop, damn, I gotta go get a haircut. Damn. The barbershop I go to out here, one of the dudes, he hates Lamar Jackson.
Oh, like, boy.
Dude, what? Yo, he's like, man, he's like what you be saying, like he's a gimmick, like he's running quarterback. And I'm like, man, that motherfucker can throw. Like, it's crazy how people look at Lamar Jackson and be like, well, he's a running quarterback. Like, man, that motherfucker is accurate.
Man, he can throw, bro. No, I love Lamar. He's one of my favorite players, bro. Like my second team is the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? As far as my AFC team is concerned, yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of his because
you don't like them running quarterbacks though.
I don't like it when that's all that when they lean heavily on it. I don't think that's his fault. I just think that's how they coached him in his first few years.
Right.
But I never was lost on the fact that the kid, he has an arm, he can make all the throws. And if you get the receivers around him, that he can be able to compete. That's what I do know. You know what I'm saying? So I never. I think that running quarterbacks can win, but they have to be able to do both well. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to pass as well, and I think he can do both. And I think that they're kind of coaching him. They're running the right type of plays now. He's got the right type of weapons around him now. You know what I mean? So
he processes the game pretty well because it goes back to what I was saying. Like when you process the game well. And you putting your time in the film, a lot of them runs is because he recognizes, okay, you blitzing and I got man, all I got to do is drop back, show you pass, knowing that I'm gonna have a run option because ain't nobody down there. And for Lamar, you can put a spy on it if you want to, but he can shake a spy down.
Oh yeah, he definitely could do that.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, let's take a look. Look at this right here. Boom, kickoff, bam. There you go. First down. I mean, they came out here and they cooked these dudes, bro. I thought that it would be a much closer game and a more competitive game, but I mean, Lamar took it, tossing and teasing Lamar Jackson right up to the rookie. And oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, like he came out on fire, in this first half. I mean, this first drive. Look at him. Just walk on in, just walk in.
What you gonna do with number 79?
It's just like make a choice, pick your poison. What you want to do?
Pick your poison, boy. Hold up.
Look at this right here.
Why 79, boy? If you the DB, come on, dog. Come on, coach. Come on, coach. What am I supposed to do to that? He just kept running him.
Right. I'm gonna drive you to the ground. Well, let's take a look at this Ravens defense, though.
Okay.
Look at that right there, all over.
Ready.
No, they was all over. The defense played hella in the first half here, in the entire game, by the way. But they just look really good here. Look at Lamar once again. Look at that right there, just nice. And Odell is out right now, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Odell Beckham is out. Is he number 7? I didn't see.
I think that might have been Odell at number 7.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look how comfortable he looks because he knows what's going on. Now, okay, I'll get up out of there now. But let me keep my head down, Phil. Keep your head down, Phil. Keep your
head
down.
Look at that. His instinct. He controlled his instinct. He didn't just take off and run. But that's what I like about this kid, man. He don't have to run the ball. He don't have to.
And that's dangerous as a quarterback if you ain't got if you can move around.
Right, because then eventually, if he lull you to sleep. If the running backs, if they're able to run the ball and they lull you to sleep, he gonna bust one long on you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get ugly.
And see where this gonna happen is they go. The D coordinator gonna say, okay, we're gonna try to sneak a blitz on you.
Right.
And he can pick that. Okay, I recognize that. And okay, I got max protection. And he know and usually when they do that, they got people going deep. So that means they running everybody off.
Oh, that's Odell right there, number 3.
And when they do that, I mean, you got a quarterback like Lamar. That's 30 yards. That's a 30-yard gain.
Man, and then Odell is, long as he can stay healthy, man. He's got a guy like him. That rookie number 4. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Back that up. So back that up. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
This dude is the man. Okay. And because he just did, but okay, right. Pause it.
Okay.
So you see the backer is gonna come shoot the blitz, and the outside guy up top.
Oh,
Yep.
it's got
Go back down. That end, the D end right there. It's
right
gonna
here.
rub. Now go up.
Oh,
That
here?
guy.
Okay.
Watch that action right there. He gonna rub that guy, and he's gonna be wide open. Boom!
Just slipped up off of him. 42.
Just
Look at
slipped
that.
up, and see that's that when you recognize that he saw him coming.
Right.
Lamar saw him coming and was like, "Oh, okay," and he just bought the time, let the play develop. And see, you're gonna see him later. Watch that same play. They're gonna show that same look on D, and I bet you Lamar gonna bite some yards off their ass. Watch.
Right. Andrews with the touchdown. I mean, they were just tossing and teasing us all game. Look at that. Andrews, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He don't get the shine, but he's a good one.
Uh-oh,
Here we
reset
go.
Mama is 21 noon.
21. Oh, you got a 3-push reset. Oh. Stop him again there. So, yeah, he's on fire in the passing game. Doing his thing. Oh, and here you go. Now here go the wheels of Lamar Jackson first down.
Oopsies.
You know, like seriously, he run too fast. And there he is, 35. Are you busted?
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Hey, hold up. Go back. And
Right.
this is what I was saying about Colorado. Go back if you can.
I did.
Okay. Look at that off tackle. Instead of up the fucking middle.
Right.
See the off
Right.
tackle?
Right. Because you got the angle, and then if that window is going to open for the running back to bust through. And look at that. Look at that. Just right the middle and right outside. Boom. 23-yard run right there.
That's how you run the ball out of the spread, man. Run that shit up the middle.
Look at that. Wide open tight end.
Fuck it over. Because we know Lamar's going to run.
Here he goes. Here we go again. Boom. Right up off tackle. And there it is again, just like you called it. off tackle.
Man. Don't run this shit up the middle if you ain't got the big guys in the front. Shit, run that bitch off tackle. Let that speed get him.
Shout out to Ebony and Geneva in the building watching the Football Talk Tuesday. Let's see here. We got my man, Goff. Completes the pass. Goes first down.
Screens when you set them up nicely, those are good plays to run. Even in Madden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd use them in Madden all the time.
What you play on PS or the Xbox?
I'm still on the 4. I didn't get this season, man. I'm really waiting for college football to come out, to be honest with you. I want to do something a little bit different, you know.
Okay.
Boom. Yeah,
I'm just thinking about when I finally do invest in one. What
man, you just let me know and we can get down, bro. You ain't said nothing but a word.
Nah.
We used to be in the league, bro. I was in the league for like 3 years. We had dudes all over the country playing in it, and then I introduced us having we started broadcasting our games on our YouTube channel so that everybody in our league could watch each other play each other and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a good thing going, and then it got kind of weird, but towards the last year though. But when we introduced that whole thing, because it was my idea to do it, and we started doing it, man, everybody that was on it, it made it even more exciting,
But what made it weird?
What made it weird is just that, you had some, dudes is just too emotional, man. You had a couple dudes that was kind of suspect, cheat, primetime games on YouTube reset, or had glitching or some issue, and then the games was kind of getting weird. So it's like, but it was fun though while we had it, and I wanted to eventually, being that I've gotten so deep off with the technology now, I could do it. Do it now. We could do actual commentating, on the games and stuff like that. We had guys all over the country. We had a dude out in New England or Boston area. We had a dude out in Oklahoma. Had a couple guys in LA, in California, up in Washington, Florida. We had like 12 guys.
Right.
All over the country, man. And it was solid because the dude who ran the league, though, it was kind of, this is why it was weird to me, because he set it up based on the NFL season. So the only way that's going to work, you have to have 32 people do it. But so you had those times where when you didn't have head-to-head games, you had to play the goddamn computer. And that was when I was trying to tell them, if we're going to do this league, then we got 12 guys now in the league. So that's enough to run a league and have a championship. We can have more than one season in a set, so we can go and do 12 game season, 4 game playoffs, the best teams make, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the top 4 teams go, or whatever. And then something like that, whatever, 6 teams, however you want to do it. And so then, I kept lobbying for that, but they didn't want to do it. And I was like, if I was running this league, that's what I'd do. And then we'd have a set time that everybody can meet and play their scheduled games. And then we can televise the games. We can actually televise all the games.
Right. All you have to do is either you can go live and do it, or you could pre-record it.
We was live, bro. You could log on anywhere and just
that's what I was saying. You got the option. You can go live or have it pre-recorded. Shit.
But now with this, with the podcast studio or whatever, I could be commentating the games and broadcasting them. You see what I'm saying? And then that would even be hotter. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, man, I'm gonna set it up whether it be the football game or something though. But I had a lot of fun doing it. It was exciting, people talking shit. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun. We did it for 3 years.
But see, here's the thing. You got a PS4. And I just, when I asked that question, I thought my brother, he got an Xbox.
Oh, and that's can't they play each other now?
Can they? I don't know.
I think they can. I think you can play each other on those games.
So you don't matter the console, you can play each other. I
believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say yes.
Now that would be dope, because that's the thing that turned me off with online. Because remember when I was in Sydney?
Yeah.
Some of you niggas had Xbox, some of you niggas had PS.
Yeah, well, I had an Xbox for a while, so I did for a minute, but I had to get back to the PS because I didn't get the PS3. I got PS1, 2, I didn't get 3, then I went and got the 4. And so now I haven't been as excited to the game, because it's like this. They make a new game every year versus making the game, making it strong and then updating the game information. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can do all that stuff without having to make a new game. But because of the contract they have with the NFL, the way I understand it is that they agreed to make a new game every year. And so all they're doing really basically is it's really the same template that they're using. They're just updating the names and they're just re-releasing.
Yeah, they're not really doing no spectacular, mechanics to it. And that's what I've seen a lot of people complain about that.
Well, what it is the glitches, and they do the updates, you know what I'm saying, and they fix that stuff throughout the season. But if you had a set game and you didn't have to re-release it, you just release an update for the new season, then that alleviates a lot of those type of problems, because it's always, it's fixing itself every week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I think it has a lot what they was explaining, because the college game is a little bit different. It's the same engine, but I don't think they're going to do like they do in Madden. I don't believe. There's no reason to. You don't have. Think about it. You get fucking Mortal Kombat. You don't have to get a new game. You just get the updates, or if it's new characters, you get the new character. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it's crazy, but
that's the license agreement.
It is. But they have a contract with the NFL, and so and a part of that agreement, I just seen a thing that we're talking about that is that they agree to release a new game every week. So, right. And that's one of the reasons. Like Ivory, he was like, "Man, I don't even like playing it no more." And I was like, "Man, I said I still like to get down, but people get busy, those kind of things. Life happens, whatever." But shit, I was getting down, especially now it's starting to get cold and raining out here in Portland.
Oh yeah.
That's when I used to play the most, and then,
right.
you know, then we didn't have the league last year. Was the first year we didn't have it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. So I was playing mostly basketball. You know, I just fuck with the hoop, and I'm terrible at the hoop game. You know, but I still
try to play some Madden in it. I mean, I like to play against people. And
I don't like I don't do the computer thing. I will get online and play anybody, bro. I was playing, bro. Every day I come home from work, I get me at least 2-3 games in, you know, to tickle my fancy, man, and then I'm cool for the day though. But it'd be good though, because I mean, the fact that you playing people and, you know, talking shit and all that kind of stuff though. So I enjoy that about it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's getting ready to get cold again, and I'm gonna get the new hoop game. I got a guy who I was explaining to him about the league. Like I'm explaining to you, he's like, man, I'll get down. He's a Madden head, bro. He was like, man, I'll get down with that, bro. I'll put some money up on it, whatever you want to do, man. Let's make it happen. I mean, not like betting, but he was talking about as far as investing in the league. I was like, man, and I wanted to do it. I mean, you don't have to do it during the football season. So, you know, I mean, I wrote out, Mark, I wrote out a whole league, the whole concept for the league and everything, how it will work, how many teams are going to be in it, where people put in like $25 entry fee for the league, and at the playoffs at the end, the winner and the runner-up get the profits from 70% of the profits of it. You know what I'm saying? The rest stays for the league. You know what I'm saying? And doing it like that, so then it gives you an extra incentive. You know, and then like what I explained, you have the 12 teams, so it's 12 games. You know, everybody plays each other. You know what I mean? And then the teams with the best 6 teams or whatever, you have 2 to buy. Then you have a playoff. You play that out, boom, and the winner get the money. You know, you pay it through Cash App. You know, get your reward money or whatever, and then, you know, give it a break for a couple of weeks, tighten up some things, and then we start off a new league, and, you know, other guys can get in and that type of thing. And so I'm gonna get it together when I get more like-minded people that want to do Madden, and I can work it out though. But I'm gonna make that happen probably next season or something. I'm probably gonna have to get a damn Xbox 5 eventually. Jesus. Shit costs me. I mean,
it's a ton of things you can do with that, boy. Because like charge $1 for trades, you know, to increase the pot. So like, you know, when you,
right.
I mean, you don't charge too much, you know. So it just makes sense that, you know, you making
all that stuff can be added. Yeah, all that can be added in. You know what I'm saying? It's open for any of that. But the way we were doing it, it can't work. You know what I'm saying? Because it was based on the season schedule. So unless you got 32 people. And that means the games happen when the games happen. So this, you know, our league lasted the whole fucking season. You know what I'm saying? It's like every goddamn, you know, when you can get a Saturday in, you know, you might like to get your dig in and get like 2-3 games in. You know what I'm saying? Season be done. You say you do 3 every Saturday. It's 3, you get 3 games. So that's 4 weeks, right? And then after that's 1 month. And then you go into the playoffs for a week, you know, every 2 weekends, or you can do a weekend where you playing Saturday and Sunday for the playoffs. Broadcasting live on YouTube. Boom, you watch the YouTube live and you see, you know, cats had their names or whatever. You know, it's broadcasted like we're broadcasting this podcast. You know what I mean? And then we have the commentators, so for the coaches who ain't playing. So you have 2 for, you know, a color guy and a commentator, that type shit. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, imagination is crazy when it comes to that, bro. But yeah, I'm definitely, because like you probably would have loved to play in the league.
Oh yeah, I'd have played.
Yeah. But me, Andre, you know, he played with them funky ass Cowboys, so that was his squad.
Taking L's.
Yeah, he was taking L's. He was getting so weird, but that nigga. He's to run the clock. He run the plays. He run the clock down. So, you know, it's like people, Ivory like that too, though. So like when you play Ivory, don't let him get no leads on you. Because if Ivory get a lead on you, bro, Ivory's gonna nickel and dime you down the field, bro. He gonna, you know, he gonna run the play clock all the way down to 2-3 seconds before he hiked the ball on every play to keep the clock running. That's how he do it, bro. So with him, I had to always make sure I stay close or try to get a turnover on him or some shit like that, man. We used to have low scoring games. You know what I'm saying? 13-10, you know what I'm saying? 7-3, shit like that. We was having games like that, but we would work on stuff too, though. We would be playing, and then we would try plays and shit like that. And on the, before we had our tournament games against, or our league games against people and shit like that, when we had teams that we was having to go up against, we would play the opposite team that we had to play, kind of in they playbook style. And then, so you can kind of get a feel for the team and how they playbook might look and all that type of shit. Of course, they change the playbooks, but just how it is. It's like scrimmage. So we was doing that and shit. So we was working out plays, or we would have group where all of us from a few of us from the league will be on the we'll do a chat, and we'll be playing Street Fighter, but talking about the league and doing all type and having little meetings like that though. But it was cool, man. It was cool until cats started getting, man, it was it was the political climate, cats, who you had people that were Trump supporters, you have people who were Democrats, you know what I'm saying? It was craziness, but it was like, but that's people, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's just people, man. And we all got along, and we all had a good time together though. But some of that stuff got a little bit kind of crazy. I don't play that shit, bro. Fuck your politics, man. I don't care what you do, who you like. I'm not mad at you for it. But once you start trying to convert me or try to make me believe, or because we don't agree, then that's problematic for me. The idea is to understand where a motherfucker coming from, not to convert nobody. I just want to understand people's pathology. But yeah, no, I'm gonna bring it back, bro. I'm gonna bring it back.
Bring that Madden League back. That's tight. Especially now with what we can do with that shit too.
I'm saying, bro. I was pitching this shit to Ivory. Ivory was the one that supported me, and then the league, they was all on it, bro. And then the next year after we introduced that, then that's when I was like, well, man, we got 12, because we had 7 that year. And I was like, well, man, we got 12 guys, bro. This shit, then we ain't got to wait all week to play, bro, because I like to play for something, you know what I mean? So we could be playing Saturdays, or everybody put in the time when their best time to play, and then we'll find a compromise. And then we play Saturdays and Sundays. You know what I mean? And then you have all week to practice games, play people, and get your skills, your stick skills up, getting ready for the next weekend of games and your schedule and shit like that. I had the schedules printed out, all that shit, Mark. All of it. Everything written down. I went over this shit with these niggas, and he was like, yeah, man, well, it's going to be kind of da-da-da-da. I was like, this is too easy to do, bro. This is too easy to fucking do. It's just a goddamn, I play you, Ivory plays Andre, or Josiah, or Tony, or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We might have to do the football talk. League. Start that up like in the spring. Get everything together.
Well, so you haters out there that's checking this out, bring your Madden hat. Come on, put your mouth put your skills where your mouth is, or whatever. I ain't saying it right, but you know.
We know what you're talking about, but we can do that, man. And it's an entry fee. You pay in. You got 12 teams. You put in $25 a person. Most of that purse is saved for the Super Bowl or the championship game, and the champion gets the lion's share of it. And then, of course, the runner-up will get parting gifts, so they probably get like $20 or something. But the winner will get like $200 or some shit like that. Right. I'd say probably more than that. I'm just throwing a number out there, but that's like one of my little low-key dream, because I ain't no superstar Madden player, and I be seeing these dudes on ESPN, and they be playing, them big time Madden guys. I'm like, yeah, it's not that deep, but it's deep enough to where I like to play with regular Madden guys. But some of these guys it's ballers, bro. They be ball. We had a tough league, bro. We got some good players.
Hey, hold up. So Chicago, you just mad because our team is still better than yours.
Oh, do you got somebody over on talk about Chicago Bears?
Well, he's a Bear fan.
We can cover the Bears. Let's look at some Bears.
He was just sitting there talking that Niner hate. That's all. I had to let
how many wins do they got?
Yeah. How many wins do y'all got? How many wins do the Cubs got? They ain't Bears. They ain't been Bears since '85.
Let's take a look. So let's look at the standings here. So let me go ahead and share this screen. We can take a look at.
I gotta pay attention because
people talking.
Yeah, we've been sitting there talking, and I just happened to look. Like, oh, you over there talking shit.
Of course, that's what they're gonna do. So, my man, the Bears, they are 2-5 in the NFC North.
You poor Cubs.
So just remember, just put the 5 L's, and switch places with that, and that's our record.
Oh, look, 2-5, bro, 2-5.
Yes, 2-5, and they. Yeah, so, well, they got to win, and they got to win. So, whatever. They won their last game. They lose, they win. They lose, they win. So that's kind of how they get down. But
and let's go to college. Let's jump on this SC thing real quick. We just had to. Shouts out to Chicago, bro. Anyway, y'all garbage.
Good luck for the rest of the season, though. So you guys are due to lose a game. So that's how y'all's pattern's been this year. Win, lose.
Maybe you guys will be in the hunt for that first pick again for another Ohio State quarterback.
Oh, they're going to be in the hunt for the first pick again because I'm not sold on the quarterback Fields.
I mean, Fields is good. They like I told my boy, I'm like, man, the Bears ain't got a coaching staff. They that's part of a lot of teams' problems. Everybody ain't the 49ers and got their stuff together like we do. Yeah, we lost 2 games, but John Lynch is solid and Shanahan is solid. I mean, we got something going over there. We ain't perfect. We human. So, I mean, we're not in disarray like Chicago. Y'all finna fire y'all staff again.
Oh, you know what I hit, bro? I played Canadian Football League.
Right.
What the fuck?
That's the only time the Chicago Bears are winning if they was in the Canadian League.
Okay, so
and I mean, what is that? The NFC North ain't nothing but a high-powered Canadian league anyway.
Damn, really? You saying that?
Yeah, I mean, we lost to the Vikings. Yeah, okay, whatever. But the Vikings ain't going nowhere. The Bears ain't going nowhere. And Green Bay sure ain't going nowhere. And look at what happened to Detroit. I mean, I ain't even no hate on Detroit. I kind of like their story and everything, but come on, man.
So, what is this thing about a sign or a sign stealing amid Michigan probe?
Man, that's some, so what happens a lot is on Fridays when whether you're the home team or the visiting team, teams do a walkthrough.
Right.
And it's during the time and this kind of came up back when we played back in the day too. So when the team is doing a walkthrough, sometimes they would have like somebody in the stadium just making sure everything is kosher, but then some teams take it a step further and they start filming their walkthrough, which
we had that happen to us in high school during the playoffs.
Right. So yeah, right. See, so it's not a new thing. It's just something that's come out now with Michigan.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because I remember our coaches, it got heated, bro, and they ran the dudes out of the stadium.
Right.
Yeah, It was Civic Stadium, downtown Portland. Yeah.
Yep. So
let's see. We
SC.
have USC teams. Let's take a look. So USC. Where are they?
Man, hold up. Go to Google and put in Lincoln Riley, and then that's gonna bring up the story.
Okay.
Because it got him sick now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the news. Yep.
It says Lincoln Riley misses consecutive USC practices with illness.
So scroll down. Not that one. Go.
Okay, USC Lincoln. No, they're saying they're just talking about him.
It was a former term reporters post.
Okay, around the team.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Because that's what we're talking about.
All right.
So this is the whole thing, man. Any of y'all USC fans out there, come on, let's be real. Who are you gonna go and fire Lincoln Riley for? I mean, the guy is an offensive guru. He's only into his second year at SC. You see what he can do. He's not a Clay Helton, because one report I saw, they tried to compare him to Clay Helton. And look at Matt Leinart. Look at Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart. He got the fucking going out. Because he know it's some bullshit, man. This is some real bullshit. Like, all the guy got to do is fire the defensive coordinator, bring in a better coordinator. He got money. He got the resource. Man, he got the resources to do it. And he's probably going to do it because somebody right now is saying, hey, man, this guy sucks. and they got all the stats to back it. And I saw another article just before they played Notre Dame. Notre Dame's offensive coordinator was in the hot seat. USC's defensive coordinator was in the hot seat. And in that article, they said whoever wins out of that, that's the coordinator that's going to get fired. I mean, that's going to save his job. And so obviously, the Notre Dame offensive coordinator saved his job. And your boy, what's his name? Forget it's in one of these articles, but there you go, Alex
Grinch.
Yeah,
they're
Alex
saying
Grinch.
That
you better put your house up for sale and start interviewing for you another job, because you are not coming back to SC in 2024 when they go to the Big Ten. Not gonna happen. And it's I mean, Matt Leinart, that's funny because it's like, boy, because it's like they got the pitchforks and the fire out for his head, and so much so that the man has been sick the last 2 days. They ain't even reported to work, and it's like, what y'all just celebrate this man about two
He said
weeks
y'all
ago?
are crazy. He said y'all are crazy. Do not read into this. Read in with anything USC related. # truth.
Right, it's crazy, dude. If you just really follow, like, check out some of the stories and see what they're saying. Like I read one article, they were comparing Lincoln Riley to Clay Helton.
Clay Helton?
Yeah, he was he's the coach that Riley replaced. And Clay Helton shouldn't have never been USC's coach. He took over, I want to say, after Sarkisian, and it was like Sarkisian got fired for the drinking.
Right.
And then Clay ended up, I think he won, don't quote me on this, he won, I think, the last 3 or 4 games. And so they was like, oh yeah, we'll make Clay the coach. And the first year, I think he came out and won 10 games. And they went like 10-2. And they were waiting for him to take them to that next level, and they never got there.
I think that.
And so
They're
now
gonna lose some more games, bro.
But hold up, people are trying to compare that and say this is what Lincoln Riley is doing. It's like, no, that's 2 different situations.
Right. Yeah, I think that they're gonna lose a couple more games, but
USC got talent, and look, Utah is better than. Look, let me just tell everybody something. The Utah Utes are better than most people think. year in and year out. They're not a sexy school. They're not like that school that you think, oh, Utah, like basketball wise, they were that. Football wise, they have become that. And it's like you'll see them go to the Big 12, and that's who's going to compete against Colorado, Utah. It's going to be Utah, and Colorado in the Big 12 next year.
Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown.
But even going back to the 90s, Utah always had a sneaky good football team.
Right.
You know, they just never weren't that big, you know, sexy looking team like a SC or UCLA or even what we got with Oregon now. They were never that.
Look at that. Nice.
On paper, on the field, oh, you better bring your A game because they'll fuck around and beat you. And beat you bad. and you'll be thinking the same. Utah? Yeah, man. Look at, I know SC still wondering, like, man, how we let Utah? Utah is a good team.
Yeah, that was a nice one there. Zachariah Branch. I mean, offensively, man, these guys are really good, man. I just think that defensively, they're suspect.
The scheme they're running, man. I don't know what the hell Minrich.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this.
See, like I said, Utah is sneaky good.
Right.
So you wouldn't think that they got guys that can make these kind of plays, but they do.
Boom. He should have stepped on that kicker, though. He should have juked him inside. So at least that's what my vision shows me. He would have ran that back. Oh,
and you got to remember, Utah is without their starting quarterback, Cam Rising.
Oh, so this is the backup. Bryson Barnes.
This the backup.
Bryson
that's what
Barnes.
Makes it even worse, yes.
Oh, he tucked and run like nothing to it.
Yeah, I watched this game Saturday, man. Like I said, man, Utah is a sneaky elite football program.
Man, but let me tell you like this. I went to go watch my little cousin's game, and they have been on a 3-game winning streak, and they needed to win this game to go to get a shot at the playoffs. And they played the top team in the league, is 6-0. These kids look like they was college player or not high school player. They high school ready, bro. They beat the brakes off my little cousin's team, bro. It wasn't even fair, bro.
They beat them.
Listen, bro, it was 38-0 at halftime, bro.
Damn.
It was awful, bro. And then they put, I think 38-6 because they put in their so they're the 7th, 8th grade, so they put their 5th and 6th graders in for a drive after they got up on them like that, man. I'm talking about they was busting. They had 4 dudes, bro, that looked like they finna play varsity. 3 of them gonna play varsity.
They finna play varsity.
Yeah, they 8th graders, bro, but they built, bro. They like, you know what I'm saying? They for real, bro. You had one dude, he ran 3 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns and a pick 6. All of them for like 60, 55, and 70 yards. Just dusting, bro. They couldn't they were scared to tackle. They was shook up, bro. It was by the time when it was 50-6, I was like, yeah, we gone.
They start running the clock.
No, I said we gone. We left. I was like,
y'all left.
Oh yeah, I said I gotta go. It was raining and shit. I was like, I'm not watching this. I mean, and my cousin Don, she's sitting there talking about because they beat. She was trying to tell me, right, mind you. She says the team that Devin and them beat last week beat this team, and I said, no, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to see them play to know. I can look at them kids and know that they better than these niggas. And she insists. I said, I'm gonna take your word for it because I really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know what I'm looking at, right?
Right.
You can see this, Mark. Listen, man. It didn't matter. I played. I know what I coached. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So anyway, one of the fathers, he hollered at me. He was like, "No, they're undefeated." You know what I'm saying? They smoked everybody. And I said, I knew I was right, bro. It was that obvious, bro. It was terrible. They look like a freshman team, bro. Like a high school freshman team.
Against Pop Warners.
Right. And here's the cold thing, bro. Nice. The backstory to this one, bro, is that they had a coach, right? The coach for McDaniels, which is what my little cousins play for, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was an assistant volunteer coach. And so, they wouldn't really let him coach, not even the little guys. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, and it was unorganized and all this stuff. And so he's like, you know what? I'm going to just go to I'm going to get my own team. And he went over there, became a coach or one of the coaches over with the other team. And let me tell you something, bro. He stuck it to him.
So the coach of that good team, he had just built that team?
Man, he came from that school. He came from McDaniels and went over there. And they man, listen, because all the black kids live in that area now. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
It ain't like in the Northeast Portland, all the black kids, all the black athletes, they was in this area. They're not in this area no more. They're further east. And Park Rose is out that way. So they got, like how Jefferson used to be back in the day for us, or, one of those schools, they look like that. They, all black ass kids, you know what I'm saying? Like straight good. And I'm like, oh yeah, they had athletes, bro. they got some athletes on that team, bro. But yeah, those kids are going varsity for sure. USC tried to make a valid comeback.
They tried. They tried hard, but yeah.
But they lost, and they lost at home too.
Yeah. I thought this play got them, but they ain't got no defense.
Couldn't stop nobody, right?
Can't stop nobody.
Nice cuts. And boom, that little step right there. That's what the one dude should have did when he cut it back.
Made it look easy.
Oh yeah, he got some good feet on him.
But minute 46 left.
There we go.
Trying to get that. Well, he lost 2 games, so he got to win out to even be in the Heisman talk now.
Right. Who's the front runner you think right now? Since he lost twice, Shedeur Sanders is definitely not in the mix.
It's the kid out of Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah, him and Bo Nix. I'm telling you, the Heisman Trophy coming out of the pack.
Okay.
It's gonna either be Bo Nix or that kid out of Washington.
Okay. Bo Nix. They won. They won. Did they play last week?
Yeah, they beat who they beat? They beat Washington State.
Washington State, okay.
They beat Washington State. And they kind of beat them. It wasn't close. The Ducks was at home and
whoa. Put them in field goal range.
Yeah, that run right there. You can't stop nobody. Oh, but it was no. So the play before that.
Ain't that the one that just ran a touchdown?
No. Hold up, though. So the play before that, SC actually stopped them, but the dude got kicked out the game in 15 yards to target.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, him right there. And it was a suspect call. Because all he did was he was rushing and as he threw the ball, man, I wouldn't have made that call. But now they making that call.
Right.
Here's Ducks and Cougars. This game wasn't that close. It was an exciting game, but Oregon was pretty dominant.
Oh, Oregon got on their old school joints.
Yeah, they got their old school. I like that.
Me too. Yeah.
They look like the old Ducks.
Right. Look at that. Yeah, Bo Nix.
Yeah, Bo Nix, he played his ass off that day. Saturday. But, Washington State, it what we're probably gonna see is a rematch between the Ducks and well, no, actually, it would depends.
Isn't it with how they seed or how they finish?
Well, kind of how you finish, but see, Washington and Oregon are both on the north side of the Pac-12, so you know how it is. It's the Pac North against the Pac South. Yeah, and that it might be like, well, it'll probably be Arizona. See, that's why SC got to. If SC went out, then they can still make the Pac-12 championship game and play.
Really?
Washington. Yeah. That's one thing that in those articles they keep talking about, and it's like it sucks because they're gonna get whoever if they do make it, they're gonna get blown out by either Oregon or Washington. They ain't ready for them.
I wonder what because Oregon State plays Colorado next week.
Yeah, so it could be a 3-way tie, and somebody. Because I think we got one loss.
Yeah, one loss to Washington State.
And then the Ducks got one loss to Washington. And see, if we beat Oregon, all we got to do is win out and we got a shot.
Right. I think we got action, man. I like how he's playing right now.
We're going to beat Colorado, though, because we're going to run it down their throat.
Yeah, I'm over them.
I
already told you, bro. After they lost to Stanford the way they lost to Stanford, man, I'm done with it. You know, they just.
Hey,
it's one thing.
Stay there. Did you watch any of the UCLA Stanford game?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to.
Okay. So from what you saw when Stanford played Colorado, what you think? What would you predict Stanford would do against UCLA?
Nothing.
Well,
I think I figure that the wide receiver would have got some more run, but
there you go. They didn't throw the ball to that dude, man.
So they didn't even throw the ball to him?
They didn't even. Man, I think he got targeted maybe 3 or 4 times.
Damn.
Like, this is what I be talking about with these offensive coordinators, dude. Like, hold up. So you had sense enough to make him go up against the top DB, but then the next game you just have him disappear and you get beat. Like, make that make sense.
Man. It's coming down to it though. So it's this is the first half of the season. It's done pretty much. We on the second half of the season now.
Yeah, I mean, so I would have thought Stanford would have just built on all of that. Man, it's like they went back to being Stanford, and like I said,
but UCLA, they got a better coach though. I think
obviously they do.
And I think that Chip Kelly, he's pretty good coming off losses. So it's just one of those things. Man, ooh,
because we beat them.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna get ugly real quick. I think both them bags went over 100, and I think one of them almost had 200. Number 0.
Yeah. Just walked in on he's too strong.
Oh yeah. They way too strong. High formation on.
Just old school, high school football on. Here we go. Oh, this is just the second quarter though. Boom.
Yeah, the Washington State quarterback, he ain't too bad either.
No, he's not. He what is he, a sophomore?
I'm not sure. Look at this boy.
Yeah, he's a player, bro. I'm telling you, when I watch him live, he's a baller, bro. He balls out.
Wiggle.
Oh, nice choice.
See, I thought he handed it off.
Look, that's what I'm saying. That look at the shit.
Look at him standing straight up.
Yeah.
See, I'm watching film. I'm gonna watch that play a couple of times to see if he gives it away. Because if he stands straight up, that means he ain't gonna take it. He ain't gonna get it.
Oh,
It's
nice
a read.
catch. Yeah, that was a good catch right there. But Washington, this put Washington State at 4-3 though, right?
Yep.
Who does Colorado play this weekend?
Us.
I thought that's the.
I mean, no.
No, they play Arizona. Yeah, they play Arizona.
No, Colorado play UCLA in LA.
Oh, that is right. Okay. We play Arizona.
We play Arizona.
Yeah. I'm going to be looking at that game. What is Arizona's record? They're not that good this year, are they?
Shit. No, Arizona, like I said, they kind of in the driver's seat for the Pac-South to play.
Oh, got you.
Shit, if they beat SC, I think if they beat SC, they going to clinch the let's look. I do believe Arizona is quietly having a good season. Because they got they got a quarterback.
Let's see. Are we did they give us a violation here? Oh, let me check something, man. I think I don't even know if we're live.
Oh, they didn't kick us off?
I don't know. It shows that we have somebody watching still, but somebody hit me up and said that we had a violation or some policy violation or something. No, we up. We playing right now.
I said we seem to be up on my end. I was like, listen, you got a message.
Just, I don't know what
Okay.
She sent me that at 9:29. Did we have some sort of? I'm just looking back here real quick to see if there was something that happened. Oh, we did. Oh, I see it.
What, for the highlights?
It says that on a certain part of it, and then it came back on because we played the NFL thing. Then they did the policy violation thing. Then they brought us back on. Ain't that nothing? Yeah, they did it for. Yeah, they did this for like. That's why that drop off happened. And it went to 37, 65. So it was like a minute or two, bro, that they had shut it down. I think it was because we played the NFL stuff.
Oh,
that's
take this shit. Put up a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down. It's already down, right? Or is it still playing?
No, it's playing.
Back on here. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn this off. I mean, turn the what you call it off. Stop screen. Well, I'm just wondering why they just didn't. So I guess it's back up though. So they shut us down for replaying NFL highlights. I have to do our own highlights, man.
So Washington is the only school that's undefeated.
This stream it said it went on for a few minutes saying violation, then it came back on. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, got it. Motherfuckers. But anyway, Oregon won 38-16. Pulled it out against Washington State. we got a violation, so we kind of lost some people after we started building. So we got some people back in the building. So thank you for returning. But so did anybody on your YouTube feed see that? I'm gonna tell you, we had a few people. I mean, your Facebook. That's what I mean. Yeah, your Facebook.
I don't know, because I had my Facebook playing.
Right. So yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta get this Rumble thing situated, man. I think we should move the show to Rumble. I think that's gonna be the movement. I got enough subscribers on Rumble, on my Rumble account, that I can go live now. So on there, I just have to put in the code and all that stuff, because this is ridiculous. You don't play the sound, you play the high, so you can't play the highlights. I mean, so do they do that when you put up pictures? We ain't playing no sound.
Yeah, we could just, I think, well, no, because so like what I saw is that, like, for example, you turn the volume down, but as long as we are commentating
or talk over it, right?
Yeah, it's new content.
It's fair use, and
it's
so
fair use, right?
What was the difference? I mean, so what was it in that part of the video to where the stream would go off for a couple of minutes, and then they let us go back on, and we were still playing highlights? I mean, I moved to the college ones, but they didn't do any of the other NFL highlights because we started with the 49ers.
Right.
We had a couple of teams, and we were doing exactly what you just explained, commenting on the content. You know what I mean? I thought it was a fair use thing as long as you're not using the sound. Right. I don't know. It's just so janky, bro. It's just like, I mean, they do this shit all. I mean, it happens from time to time, and I haven't had that happen in over a year. You know what I'm saying? To where they've actually blocked it. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, for a minute. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I'm just like, man, it's the way they doing that shit, bro. They keep your they control the reach. Even when you have a certain amount of people, they only gonna send it to a certain amount of people. They make sure you following the rules and shit like that. And so it's like that with all social media platforms. Like, you can have 3,000 fans on YouTube, and fans or friends on YouTube, and you can post something, but only 100 of your friends are going to see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just really crazy, because it's like, I got nearly 4,000 friends. You know what I'm saying? And imagine if if my content is distributed to all 3,000-4,000 people that I know on my thing, that what viewership would be and how people would be able to have more impact, you know what I'm saying, with their shows and things getting popular. And so they control that, and they make you follow and jump through these hoops and follow all the rules. And then they put these little landmines in front of you if you cross what do they call them? The policies? What are they? Community guidelines. And if you violate those things, then your ass is up for getting your channel pulled down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, they always gonna keep the little guy down. Now, if you got a whole lot of money, you got a lot of people getting away with this shit. I watch a lot of different podcasts, as I'm sure you do, and I see them play highlights, on some of these shows. You know what I mean? And so what is it that I need to do, or we need to do, to get the licensing or whatever to be able to play these things? So my workaround used to be is where I would like download this content and chop the video up, right? I'll crop out the Fox Big Noon or whatever it is on there, the watermark, and then kind of make the footage look a little, make it look a little different or something like that, and then put my own music behind it, and then kind of use it in that manner. But that is a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? To cut all that stuff up.
Or maybe it's just a matter of just putting, like, courtesy of Fox or courtesy of ESPN or something like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna look some more into that because I'm definitely not trying to steal their shit. You know what I mean? It's just a promotion of the game that people watch and are interested in. And that's the part that
Right.
kind of trips me out when they have certain guidelines like that. Because it's not like we're sitting there, we got our own background music playing, you know, it's on part, then we sitting there commentating on what we looking at, or you know, and I thought that was under fair use, you could do that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And what was it? What 2 minutes of this shit? What did we do in that 2 minutes? I'm gonna look back and look at this shit. What did we? Because everything that you explained, we was doing that.
Mm.
We talked through all the videos. We was talking about the game and all of that, bro. But it is what it is, though. Nonetheless, though, they only did it for a minute. I don't know what that was about.
Well,
But
look. When I go and look at mine, they tell me I got a copyright strike, and I emailed them back and said, well, the owner of the music is in the video.
right. Man, did they hit you back?
Because let me just look. Let me see.
Because my son, this shit, they did that when I played my son's new album. They, you know, they didn't block it or nothing, but so there's a copyright claim. And what that is it doesn't work against you like a copyright strike. Those are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So the claim is basically you're using somebody else's material, but they give permission for you to use it. So it's just a claim on that copyright, basically saying that this music, so in the video, you know, the live, it'll shout them out, it'll credit the artist or whoever you're playing music. Whenever I do like my son's stuff or whatever, for a while I thought that was something, but I was still saying it's a claim, it's my stuff, but it doesn't harm your channel. But when you get a copyright strike, or you get a community whatever, if you get something, you know, if you get it hit by one of those breaking the community guidelines, they'll suspend your channel. Because they suspended my channel for 7 days for playing the riverboat situation. I had made a short and I put it up on YouTube, and they suspended my account for 7 days, and I had only did that one time, you know, and it wasn't, you know, and I seen many videos that was playing that shit.
So
I don't know.
So they gave me a copyright notice for your video when we went live Friday, but I don't see nothing for today.
Yeah. So they see that's weird though, because it's like on YouTube it wouldn't be that big. I don't think that it would they wouldn't flag it. You know, YouTube is more on the music thing, but maybe they would. I don't know. But maybe we just need to go live on Facebook. I think I can do that from here and not and just invite people in, you know, and then because this YouTube shit is just getting ridiculous, man. And you know, when I first started this thing, you know, we were up there, and then we had a couple of mishaps or whatever with some of those when I was kind of understanding what the strikes were and all that kind of thing. And then it just seems like they throttled everything down, you know. And so I'm like, do I need to do a new channel? But I don't want to sit here and just be kind of hiding and then, you know, popping up and all that type of shit. Though I'm just gonna have to take advantage of the rumbles and shit. I don't even want to use Facebook anymore. Start using X or Twitter or whatever as a platform to go live on and stuff like that. This YouTube thing is just ridiculous at this point. You know?
I mean, well, they didn't strike it on my end.
Well, that's good. So that means that but still, oh yeah. So it would have been still playing on YouTube, but it just stopped for that short span of time on YouTube.
Oh, so you live streaming on YouTube,
right?
And you're not doing it on Facebook?
No, I didn't do it on Facebook for this because I stopped using Facebook because I did something to my deal to where whenever I do an event on there, it makes it to where I have to invite people to it on YouTube. excuse me, on Facebook, and I need to. I don't know what I did, man. I changed something, and so it's like private. It won't share like it used to do when I first started this thing. So I don't know what I did in the process to where it made it to where now it's set up as an event, and then you go in as private, so you have to be invited to go to it, and it was never like that before. So I got to go ahead.
I was just gonna say you probably just gotta, cause on like in the top corner, top right corner, when you go, like it'll tell you when you go live, you just gotta connect Facebook to it, and then as soon as you go live, you just click that. That's all I do is click it and put in some shit. like I put in PD, Football Talk Tuesday.
Right.
Our team is still like, just something like that. And I think that's what be getting people to actually come in too. They be sitting there be talking shit.
Yeah, I had something on there, man. It was pretty solid, man, but where I could just go up and never had an issue. But now it does this thing. So I gotta take a look and see what the hell is going on with that and get that fixed though. Because Facebook, I got a lot of reach on Facebook. You know what I mean? It was even more consistent than the YouTube stuff. YouTube early now, we was getting, hundreds of views early. You know what I mean? And then it seemed like they start throttling shit down. And, there was 70s. I was getting like, for the first year, we was, it was 100, 150 was my highest, at one point. And, we was on our way up, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like shit started throttling down, so who knows what that is, but I'm gonna figure this shit out and get that shit cleaned up. We can go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Let's see here, we're at 130 on the Richter, but yeah, with technical difficulties, YouTube trying to shut me down, but they ain't gonna keep me down for long though. I'm gonna end up moving this thing to Rumble.
No sir, no sir. And, hey, change that background because that star is looking like us. Like it's kind of because you should put the 49er at the top instead of the star.
Oh, the way it looks.
Yeah, buddy, boy, these haters they ratchet, dog. They ratchet.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up then.
Yeah, well, there we go. Yeah, that's even better.
It's still an O right there. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Put that over my head too. God damn.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's right there. Shit. Hey, we gonna bring you over. We gonna get the I'm gonna get the Rumble thing rocking, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shift everybody over. I'm gonna set up the website. I'm gonna challenge myself. I've been kind of busy during the week, but it's my last week having to pick the boys up and stuff, and no more games and shit. So I'm gonna have my more time on my Saturdays and during the weekdays to really do more prep work, and figure this out before I'm gonna have this figured out before Friday. And I'm going to definitely get the Rumble thing back rolling because I tried it the first time when I finally got eligible to do it on Rumble, and then it was some technical stuff that I probably missed up on or whatever. But I thought I did everything right. But once I get that thing rolling, man, it's a growing platform. It's just like YouTube.
Yeah.
They're not as stringent when it comes to that kind of stuff, though. So.
For now, until they
right. Well, for them, they kind of anti-YouTube type. You know what I mean, with the way they do the stuff with trying to control speech, because it's basically what YouTube does. They'll allow us to, do fuckery all we want to, but when we doing something like this, or if we talking anything positive, or like when your channel got shut down for mentioning anything about, Israel or whatever. And it's like, and that's just an example, but it's this kind of like this is how they do shit, and this is how they control speech. Right. This is how they control the message. And for they keep the little people down, and you got to be a person of money to get anything. And it's always been that way, and that's what it's going to be. So fuck them. We gonna we're gonna get this shit moving and doing something different. But anyway, check us out next week. We'll be back stronger than ever. We'll get some of these technical difficulties fixed up. But thank you guys for joining us on the Football Talk Tuesday with Marcus Soul and myself, Mr. Ray Nelson Jr. And we'll be back again. Y'all be good, and we are out.
Haters can't keep us down.
Nah, they can't. 49er life, 49er gang.
Gang. Gang, gang, gang.